I got students that actually lose more than from the gloves investments. They were very greedy lah that time. They are sort of overconfident lah.
Hey, today we have Shane Invest here.
Hi everyone.
Yeah, he's a professional expert in terms of trading and investment. So very glad to have him here today. Basically, we want to talk about today is how can fresh grads start investment and how important for fresh grads to learn about investment and why is it important now? The first question that I would like to ask him is, what is your background of study and what makes you enter this journey?
So thank you for having me, Tony. So basically, I started my trading or investing back in my university year.
What did you study during your uni? Is it related?
Accounting and finance, sort of.
Oh, I think related.
Sort of.
Okay.
But at the same time, it's not related at all lah, because I did for my trading and investing, I didn't actually look at the accounts or what. But then, accounting and finance is kind of boring for me.
So then you said you started this because you joined one society club.
Yeah. I joined the Sunway Business Investment Club and Society. Then I learned investment. I learned about trading. Learned about investing from there. So eventually, I joined a trading course, which cost me around hundreds to thousands, if not mistaken. That time I have to pay with my own money lah. Then it turns out very good outcome for me lah until today.
Oh, why? What makes you get interested in this journey?
Because I want to make more money lah. So I think you will have the same thing that. Because there are so many ways to make money. Why do you choose trading? Trading can give us a lot more money than whichever that we can do, and I would say the easiest way lah. So if you want to do business, right, you can make money, but at the same time you have to put a lot of risk in terms of investing in your stocks, hiring people. Then the money will come slowly. But trading, right, you can actually profit and earn money based on few clicks only, buy and sell. If you know what you are doing, But if you don't know what you are doing, of course you're gonna lose a lot of money from there.
That's what makes you get interested into trading journey. So what was investment something you planned from the start, or did you discover along the way?
I discovered along the way. I joined the club and society. First of all, it was to make my resume looks nicer when I go out for the work. Then I can get a higher salary. But it turns out differently. I look at the thing from the different perspective. What if I can invest and trade and make more money from there? So that's what I thought at that stage. Before I success.
Okay, that's really interesting. That. He joined something and he learned something and it changed how he thinks. Many people think that investment is only for smart people or rich people. How do you view about this?
I don't think investment is only for the smart people or rich people. Because for me, I think there are a lot of businessmen out there that are very successful, but they come from a very poor family. But then if you want to talk about investment, if you want to start investing, right, basically you have to have I would say the bravery, the guts. Then at the same time, you are willing to learn. Investment is very similar to business. You have to take the risk. You have to learn. In investment, right, we don't care whether you are smart. Because sometimes when you are way too smart, you lose a lot more money.
Too much of ego, things like that. Right?
Too much of ego. You think that you are the best. Then you invest in certain company that you are very confident in. You didn't question it or you didn't accept other people's criticism, then you lose a lot of money from there.
That's very good sharing. For fresh grad or any people that would like to go into investment journey or just would like to start out, what advice or tips you would like to share with like fresh grads? Yeah, how can they get started?
I would say because I start from uni time, so probably join the investment club and society, whatever in your university that they provide. I think there are a lot of university out there, they are providing this kind of learning platform. So if you start from there, I think will be a good idea. Most importantly, you can actually learn from anyone, but not listen to anyone's tips. So learning is the most important thing if you want to start. Then you further on decide whether you want to enter which market.
So invest on the things that you are familiar and you have the knowledge with. From your experience, how do most young people or uni students view about investment knowledge and finance things today? Like, is it lack of knowledge, or uni also not really teaching or educating the students to learn about investment?
For me, I think this is because or back in the day, we already decide which subject, which industry we want to go for, which degree we want to go for. So the university just planned according to that degree, that industry. So I would say they didn't include whatever about the finance thing lah. If you didn't pick about investment, you didn't pick about the finance, we wouldn't be able to learn it lah.
Right. I think this is, but after you enter into workforce, I feel like investment is also big part of your career.
Probably they wouldn't want you to learn also, because if you learn about investment, who will work for them, you know?
Yes.
They will need someone to work. So if everyone is very good in investment, then
there will be no bosses.
There will be no bosses. There will be no workers. Then who will be working? So there is every single one. They have their own responsible. So there are groups of workers. There are groups of investors. So it's up to you whether which group you want
to go with. Okay, I agree with what Shane said, because what he said is that students nowadays, they already decide what major they want to go with. Maybe it's a doctor, maybe it's an engineer. For the uni courses, they only focus and teach you about the things that you would like to learn with. And like investment is already not included.
It doesn't make sense also for uni. You need to
teach you, right?
Teach you. Then later the students say, I don't want to learn this also.
Yeah, because I choose to be an engineer. But after I think enter into workforce, I feel like investment finance is just part of your life, because you want to work, you want to get salary, and then you get salary, then how can you manage and how can you do investment? No one taught you during uni times. That's how I think that the education right now is lacking of this part.
There are one thing very funny lah. So people would only want to learn invest when they think that they want to get more money. That's when they want to learn.
Too late. It's already too late. Okay. One thing is that, what are the biggest misunderstandings that young people have about investment? Like their misconception.
I think not just young people everyone they just think that they can make a lot of money when they start investing. But the truth is you will probably lose money for the first 2 years if you are not guided by any
mentors, right?
Mentors, or would say professional.
Could you share some examples from your students as well as your personal experience?
I got students that actually lose more than 6 to 7 figures from the glove investments. You know about the Bursa Malaysia. Back in the day when Top Glove, Harta Lega, they went up crazy. Then I got
up to 20 ringgit.
I got student before becoming my student. They bought in the warrants.
Warrant.
Which is the son of the mother share lah. So when the share price crashed, the warrant crashed as well. Goes to zero. So basically they got wiped out.
6 to 7 digit.
So they were very greedy lah that time. They are sort of overconfident lah. You need to know that if you have 6 to 7 figure, you're probably not someone that is very stupid lah.
Right.
That's the thing. Sometimes when you are too smart, right, you tend to lose more money.
Maybe they are.
People didn't know. People thought that only trading and investing only for smart people, but no, it's.
Then after he becomes your student, then
I would say generally for my student, right, I would teach them to avoid making stupid losses. First. For me, I would encourage, especially to all the people, fresh graduates. One thing you need to do is that you have to avoid stupid losses first. You don't make like newbie losses. But probably if you want to make newbie losses, right, you make with tiny money lah. Basically you start with very low capital. It's okay one.
Stupid mistakes like how? Can you give some examples?
Stupid mistake, I would say you follow people's buy sell calls, you follow people's tips, and at the same time you didn't do any research about it, and you buy downtrend stock. So basically, just because people say that this shares is very good, it's gonna make you money in the future,
you just join.
But the price is just keep going down because you don't know technical analysis. You didn't know that you shouldn't buy downtrend stock. then you buy in, then you die lah.
So invest only the things that you have the knowledge and have some basic fundamentals before you do
and the technical.
This question is very interesting, especially for fresh grads or young people. How important is investment knowledge for young people compared to just relying on the salary?
If you only have basic salary, right, you probably would stress a lot every single day.
So you rely on single income source.
Yeah, only one single income source. Like I believe that you understand that very, very much because you work 9 to 6, you do proofreading epic.
Okay, back to the topic. Okay.
So if you have only one single income source, right, there are a lot of things that you cannot do. That okay, I save as much money as possible, but then I sacrifice a lot of stuff I cannot enjoy. So if you are that kind of mindset, yes, you probably have a good period of time where you are relaxed. But until some time when you started to need to spend a lot more money, right?
Like buying houses,
buying cars, then you will realize that trading investing is very, very important. Or if not trading investing, or you will consider doing some freelancing, doing some business. Obviously, this is something that it will come across to your mind. Just that maybe not now, but maybe in the future.
So investment knowledge is important.
It's very important.
As it will create another income source.
Yeah.
And then maybe ease your burden, right?
Yeah, definitely one of the ways to do it lah.
This question is for fresh grads. For fresh grad with very limited income, is it still realistic to start investing?
Yes, definitely. You must start when you have no money. Why? When you lose money, you won't cry. But when you have 6-digit, you have 7-digit money already, then you go in, you whack it, and you lose it all.
So
die lah.
Start learning as early as possible.
Then when you lose 500, you can cry, but
you can climb up easily, right?
Yeah, and also maybe you think another way lah. Only 2 meals of Hai Di Lao lah, like 2 meals of hot pot, or one trip, you know.
So what Shane said is that start small. Start small, then you can learn along the way. Because you start small, so you probably lose small as well.
Yeah.
Compare with you have bigger capital, then you lose.
Yeah. A lot of people really do think that I save big money, then I can earn big money, ma. But at the same time, if you don't have the knowledge to support what you want to do, what you want to achieve, you're gonna get whacked by the market.
This is I learned today from Shane. What is the mindset that someone should have before actually they start investment journey, even with small capital? Like what kind of mindset is important?
First of all, you have to be humble.
Humble.
Yeah, because
why?
If you are not humble, you'll get humbled by the market. So some people you might have a very good achievement outside of stock market, but stock market is a whole different thing. You might have a very good achievement in terms of your academic, in terms of your business, whatever achievement. Like maybe you are the president of some club and society. Like you got a good grade in unis.
Achievement.
Yeah,
in the past.
But in trading, right,
it's a different experience.
Yeah, it's different one. We don't care where you come from, whatever academic level, even a high school level or middle school level could actually outperform. I don't know whether you guys watched the videos of a chicken trading, and chicken just pick which one to buy, then they can actually outperform certain traders.
Interesting.
So I don't know where to find this video lah, but then I saw this before. So basically for trading, right, it's very special thing. You have to learn their certain stuff to perform, to actually profit, to be a profitable trader or investor.
What mistakes do beginners usually make when they just start investing?
I would say
follow people tips,
and at the same time you got way too rushed.
Too rushed, right?
Yeah, you want to see money as soon as possible. Sometimes people, right, when they think of doing something, right, I don't know whether you realize or not, even ourselves.
Impatient.
Yeah, we want to prove that we are right. Then we tend to force it. We tend to rush it. At the end, we didn't get the result that we want. But sometimes we have to be very patient with it. So yeah, my advice to beginner is that you don't rush the process. It takes time, and over the time, you will definitely see a result in investing. So if you are not patient, you're gonna get humbled by the market. So yeah.
So be patient and give yourself some time to adapt with the process.
Yeah, adapt with the market.
How can young people start learning investment properly without being scammed? I think this one we can ask Sheng lah, right?
I would say if you have to have a credible source of learning.
Credible sources.
I think one of the ways maybe reading books. Because there are a lot of information out there that you cannot, if you are new, you cannot validate whether this information is right or wrong. So by going to popular, the popular shop.
So you really read books?
For me, I didn't read lah. I'm lazy. But then I would say in nowadays, because the information just flooding around right now, especially these 2-3 years, AI, everything. Or maybe you can ask ChatGPT where you can learn. It might sound stupid, but sometimes stupid makes more money. So when you have a lot of information, you have to be selective. Yeah, be selective. You can first start with asking ChatGPT first. Then
where to
learn, what you should learn, things like that. Then you further decide which path you want to proceed. But obviously, you can also follow me lah.
Right.
If you want. So yeah.
This is the last question. If you could give one piece of advice to uni students about money, what would it be? Like uni students as well as fresh grads.
Save money. Don't go clubbing. Don't spend too much on this nightlife. Save money. Join club and society. Enjoy and experience and enjoy your university life. I think I kind of sad because my last year or last 2 semesters I was at home MCO. I cannot enjoy my final uni life with my with my friends, with my peers, which is kind of sad. I think. Thinking back, right, the uni life is also one of the best life we can have because we are stress free. We don't need to make money. We can enjoy life, mingle around, playing around, and but don't go to the clubbing, things like that lah. Then you just enjoy the uni life, the pure uni life.
What's the advice or tips that you would like to give? Why students, fresh grads, or young people should learn about financial literacy, and why is it so important? Like investment and finance knowledge.
Before we talk about investment, right? Financial literacy is very, 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 very important in these upcoming years because I have seen a lot of people going bankrupt in the very young age. You know, as pay later.
Oh yeah.
You know about the credit card.
Yes.
Recently, based on statistic, you guys can go Google search. The amount of people that goes bankrupt because of, or I would say go AKPK lah, like owing a lot of money from credit card and Shopee Pay Later was from the younger generation. I don't know whether you know or not about this thing. Like our age, a lot of people owe a lot of money because Shopee Pay Later. I think their condition you can get
too easy.
You got use or not?
Yeah.
I didn't use that, but then I see everyone can use it, even if you have job or not. So that's the risk, especially for the younger generation. They cannot control one. When you have 2,000, 3,000 in Shopee Pay Later, what will you do?
Buy
PS5, iPhone, watches from Shopee. So I think that it is very, very important to learn financial literacy. I don't know. I hope maybe in the in the high school, in primary school, they started to teach over the time about.
Do you think that the current education is lacking of this?
Definitely lacking by a lot. Because another thing why people will spend so much, because this is the first time they see that amount of money. Like maybe you think that 2,000, 3,000 for us maybe is a small money, but
it's big money for me also.
Nah, just you are kidding.
Kidding like
I mean, if you are at 17, you are 18. When you see this kind of money, 19, you see this kind of money, you think that this is a big money for me. I can spend it all. It's like a free token. Probably you need to return back afterwards, but who cares? You will just spend it. So my advice to the younger generation, fresh graduate, when you see this kind of money, it's not your money yet. Shopee Pay Later, you have to pay later, basically.
Okay.
So
that's all. Wraps up today. Thank you, Sheng.
Thank you so much, Tony.
Thank you.
If you need assignment,
find Proofreading Epic. If you need to learn more about investment, finance knowledge, Sheng Invest.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.